Have you ever wondered how much time you really have left after turning 70? Every year becomes more valuable, and your body is already giving you clues about how long you might live. Some people in their 70s remain active, sharp, and full of energy, while others start slowing down and facing health challenges. What makes the difference? There are key signs, simple but powerful indicators, that can reveal how well you're aging and what you can do to stay healthy for longer. These aren't just guesses. They are based on real research and patterns observed in people who live long, active lives. By the end of this guide, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to make positive changes. Let's dive into the 7 signs that can help predict how long and how well you'll live after 70. Sign 1, your walking speed. One of the biggest signs of longevity isn't hidden in your genes, medical records, or even diet. It's your walking speed. Studies show that people who maintain a steady walking pace in their 70s and beyond tend to live longer. Imagine 2 men, Joe and Frank, both 75. Joe walks every morning at a good pace, climbs stairs without trouble, and moves confidently. Frank, on the other hand, has slowed down. He often feels tired, struggles to keep up, and takes frequent breaks. While Joe's strong, steady movements suggest good health, Frank's slower pace may indicate muscle weakness, circulation problems, or even early signs of cognitive decline. The good news? You can improve your walking speed by taking regular walks, using light weights, and doing simple leg exercises. The faster and steadier you move, the more likely you are to stay healthy and independent. Sign 2, your grip strength. Did you know that your handshake can reveal how well you're aging? Research shows that grip strength is a strong indicator of overall health. A strong grip means your muscles, nerves, and circulation are working well. A weak grip, on the other hand, may be a warning sign of muscle loss, frailty, and increased health risks. Take Robert and Walter, both 78. Robert has always had a firm handshake. He stays active, lifts light weights, and never struggles to open jars or carry groceries. Walter, however, finds it harder to hold on to heavy bags or twist open bottle caps. He assumes it's just aging, but in reality, his muscles are weakening, increasing his risk of falls and injuries. The good news? You can strengthen your grip with simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or carrying light weights. Keeping your grip strong helps you stay independent and active. Sign 3, your balance. Can you stand on one leg for 10 seconds? Your ability to balance is a strong predictor of longevity. People with good balance tend to live longer and avoid serious injuries, while poor balance increases the risk of falls, broken bones, and even cognitive decline. Let's look at Carol and Nancy, both in their 70s. Carol stays active, does yoga, and can easily balance on one foot. Nancy, however, feels wobbly and needs to grab onto something when she tries. She doesn't realize that poor balance is a sign that her muscles and brain may be declining. The good news? Balance can be improved with simple exercises like standing on one foot, walking heel to toe, or practicing light Tai Chi. A few minutes a day can make a big difference in keeping you steady and strong. Sign 4, your sleep quality. How well you sleep plays a huge role in how long you live. Good sleep helps your body repair itself, boosts the immune system, and keeps your brain sharp. Poor sleep, on the other hand, increases the risk of memory problems, heart disease, and weakened immunity. Take Henry and Bill, both in their 70s. Henry has a regular sleep schedule, gets around 7 hours of sleep, and wakes up refreshed. Bill, however, tosses and turns, wakes up multiple times, and never feels fully rested. Over time, Bill's poor sleep affects his energy, blood pressure, and mental clarity. If you're struggling with sleep, try simple fixes like reducing screen time before bed, keeping a regular sleep schedule, and avoiding heavy meals late at night. Better sleep means better health and a longer life. Sign 5, your appetite and eating habits. The way you eat after 70 is a big sign of your overall health. A healthy appetite and a balanced diet keep your body strong and your immune system working well. On the other hand, a sudden loss of appetite or unhealthy eating habits can speed up aging and lead to serious health problems. Consider Margaret and Susan, both 74. Margaret enjoys her meals, eats fresh foods, and maintains a steady weight. Susan, however, has lost interest in food, skips meals, and has unintentionally lost weight. She doesn't realize that her declining appetite could mean her body isn't absorbing nutrients properly, leading to muscle loss and weakness. If you've noticed changes in your appetite, focus on eating nutrient-rich foods, staying hydrated, and making mealtime enjoyable. A well-balanced diet is key to staying strong and independent. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. How you deal with stress after 70 can directly impact how long you live. Chronic stress weakens your immune system, raises the risk of heart disease, and speeds up aging. On the other hand, managing stress well helps keep you healthy and active. Take John and Richard, both 76. John faces challenges like everyone else but stays calm, practices deep breathing, and enjoys social activities. Richard, however, constantly worries, feels overwhelmed, and struggles to relax. Over time, Richard's high stress levels lead to poor sleep, high blood pressure, and lower energy. To live longer, find ways to manage stress. Try mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or simply laughing more. Reducing stress improves both your mental and physical health. Sign 7. Your social connections. Believe it or not, the strength of your relationships can predict how long you'll live. People with strong social connections tend to be healthier and live longer, while loneliness is linked to heart disease, depression, and even early death. Meet Eleanor and Barbara, both 78. Eleanor has an active social life, stays in touch with friends, and enjoys community activities. Barbara, however, spends most of her time alone and rarely reaches out to family or friends. As time passes, Barbara feels more isolated, her mood declines, and her health starts to suffer. If you've been spending more time alone, make an effort to stay connected. Call a friend, join a group, or participate in a hobby. Even small social interactions can make a huge difference in your overall health and happiness. Final thoughts. Now that you know these 7 important signs, take a moment to reflect on where you stand. Are you staying active and healthy, or have you noticed warning signs? The good news is that most of these factors, walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep, eating habits, stress levels, and social connections, can be improved. Your future isn't set in stone, and the choices you make today will impact how many healthy years you have ahead. Start making small changes now. Walk more, eat well, manage stress, stay connected, and you'll not only live longer, but also live better. Which of these signs do you want to work on first? Let us know in the comments.